Orzhov Midrange versus 12, Nathy 12. Alright, keep. Let's fetch a Godless Shrine and go Sentinel. Next turn I will be playing a Shadowy Backstreet and find a land. Alright, that's okay. And play another Sentinel and attack with this one. Okay, the opponent is going for lands, hitting some land drops. Watery Grave, okay. Vanishing Verse is pretty strong. Alright, let's keep attacking. Still want to keep some land drops from... that's unfortunate, but I need land drops. It's more important even than this Sheoldred. Okay. Another ritual. For now, that's fine. And there's show and tell. That's also fine. I'll put this on the battlefield. Dies. Okay. That's okay. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah. Alright. So I can kill one of them. I can exile the other one with the Emperor actually as well. So my options were actually pretty okay. That's why I didn't immediately kill the Omniscience, because I was thinking to instead deal with this. But now with an Atraxa as well, that's basically game. Okay, then I cannot... There's nothing I can do here. So what do I need? I need the Boromir. I need... this Mindcensor, Ashiok, enchantment killing, exiling this, and this. So basically all the hate for that. So what I need to get rid of? Everything which is a little bit more expensive, basically. Don't need those as well. Okay, so full on hate. I haven't played much Orzhov colors in Timeless. There's some interesting cards there for sure. Keep. Do I want to instantly go for an Ashiok here? Instant Ashiok. Is that really worth it? Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I'm gonna be doing. It's not neck breaking, but at least the opponent can't search their library.
Surrender your agony.
And then I can play my... hopefully play my Boromir soon. So I would like to find another land. Unfortunately, it's tapped. Sheoldred is fine. That can kind of start ending the game quicker. And yeah, the Boromir is already a pretty strong counter action against the opponent's deck. Let's attack first. And now adding the Archon to the party as well. Yeah, alright. So, basically every card that I played out was difficult for the opponent to deal with. So I will continue like that. Yeah, that seems good. Turn 1, Sentinel, turn 2, tapped land, and then turn 3, the Archon or the Ashiok. Okay, assemble the team. Now I need to play Archon. Fracture, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Oh yeah, okay. Let's keep fracture up. Okay. Show and tell. Sneak attack. Okay. Alright. End of turn. I shall kill that. And then go into the Archon. Okay, what does the opponent have? The opponent has show and tell. The Archon is probably best, right? It's the safest bet. Let's go with the Archon. And now an Ashiok. Or let's start with the Liliana.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven Man. Drop it.
Start getting rid of the opponent's hand more. There's a sneak attack, so I need to try and get rid of that as well as soon as I can. Let's attack first. Play an Ashiok or keep up the Emperor? That's the question. If I keep up the Emperor, it can exile a tapped creature. Like the World Spine Worm, right? But if the opponent sneaks attack an Atraxa, what am I gonna do? So, this is the question here. Let's plus this first.
Don't overthink things.
Okay, so the opponent has the World Spine Worm. So now I need to be able to deal with an Atraxa. This, okay, I can do this for quite a high X. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to try and do here. Okay. Alright, so I will fetch. The thing is, I don't want the opponent to gain the life link. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can immediately kill it. But the opponent will fill their hand and just sneak attack something else into play. Hopefully the opponent didn't hit something good. Another Atraxa. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be tough to win now. Another Atraxa getting sneaked. Yep, okay. So I wasted... I did gain some life. But let's see how this ends. The opponent doesn't have another red mana. So this is the sneak and tell deck. Ah, the opponent didn't consider the Archon. Oh wow, now that that takes care of my Thoughtseize as well. Okay. Is there any way I have a chance at winning here? So the opponent goes for Demonic Tutor into... So what's gonna happen here? Another Atraxa, yeah, okay, I think this is... there's no point to continue here. So I need to get... Yeah, sneak attack resolving was too difficult here. Even all... So my hate cards were aimed more against the show and tell deck, but the sneak attack part of the whole thing was difficult. Yeah, didn't seem to have an answer for that. Atraxa's trigger is just too strong, even if you get only the trigger off, that's usually already sufficient. Alright, unfortunate, but let's see how the next game goes with Orzhov Midrange. Orzhov Midrange versus Nexus. I shall play first, and I shall keep. Fortunately, I have only tapped lands, so that's gonna slow me down a little bit. I'll keep that on top. Thoughtseize seems good. Oh wow, that's full of counter magic and the swords. So next turn the opponent will definitely have a counter spell ups. Wow. I don't care about this. The Teferi is annoying, so let's just take the Teferi. There's so many counter spells I won't be able to really counteract that. The Sentinel is good. I'm gonna have to use my Bojuka Bog next turn early, which is unfortunate. I can just go for the Peddler here. It's gonna get countered. Which is fine. It's basically trading for a counterspell. And at least my Bog is gonna take 3 or 4 cards here. A few to slow down the opponent's potential. Okay, the opponent's looking for a land drop. Didn't find it, so the opponent... Okay, is this... Yeah, let's play the Liliana here.
Nobody knows, Dominaria. You won't be outsmarting me.
Let's start ticking the Liliana up. It's gonna be a low resource game. I'm already only at 3 cards, so my Liliana is painful for me as well. That's how Liliana works. But my opponent has seen enough. So the opponent is... Let's put in the Mindcensor. Planeswalker killing. Some dream rending. Nah. What do I not need as much? Let's get rid of the Vanishing Verse. I have the Fracture for that now. The swords can go out. I have the March for potential threats. Okay, let's try it like this. Alright, I can go straight into Dark Ritual, into Liliana. But I will start off with the Sentinel, just because the opponent might have Spell Pierce. I don't need to burn this out. Even Bowmasters is going to be annoying for the opponent. Attack first. I could try to Dark Ritual out in a Sheoldred here, but I think just end of turn Bowmastering is already pretty good as well. And will give the opponent some additional pressure. So another Godless Shrine and Bowmasters. Okay, the opponent, wow, counters that. I would have been more patient if I was the opponent. Because now I can actually Dark Ritual out Sheoldred and wait, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't. I can play a Liliana and a Sheoldred, but I think just the Liliana here is good enough. And start taking it up.
My home, and I don't drop it.
I don't really need the rituals that urgently anymore. Getting a draw off the Sentinel last turn was good, giving me an extra card to discard to the Liliana. Next turn I can Liliana up, I can play one of these and have Ritual up as well. I'm gonna play the Sheoldred first. Cruise is good. Cruise is good. Opponent paid an extra. Okay. That could be what do you call it? Oh wait, each player, so I don't target. Gonna keep discarding the rituals.
Don't overthink things.
Or I can just grab a plains here, that's fine. And play Sheoldred. Alright, I'll draw again. Perfect. And now I can play the ring. Keep ticking up. Get rid of this.
Drop it.
That's even. It's fine. It's a threat. I can flash it in. Not anymore.
This isn't a fight you can win. I've got you.
Alright, so the opponent is definitely coming back here. I cannot flash this in anymore. But this is gonna be at 6. I can just minus this, right? I'm just gonna do that.
This was boring anyway. It's no fun when they hit back. See your life flashing before your very eyes? Good.
So they can keep that or just wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They can keep 2 lands. And the Teferi or just 3 lands. Alright, and now I can just replay the ring. Yeah, keep my card advantage up. Alright, happy to grab the first win with this Orzhov Midrange deck, which is definitely fun to play and something new in the arsenal, in my deck arsenal. And yeah, let's see how the next game goes. Orzhov Midrange versus ZXGZ XGZ. ZXGZ XG. I will play first. I will Thoughtseize and then Dark Ritual into ring, and that could already be pretty decent. So what oh my god, what is this? Can't play more than one spell each turn. Ghostly Prison. discard a card, then draw 2 cards. Da-da-dum. I'm just gonna take the Faithless Looting, maybe? It's weird, but I'm gonna do it like that. And hopefully the card advantage from the One Ring is enough to get this one already done. Get a swamp. And start ticking this up.
Something suspicious is going on. We all have things we'd rather forget.
Alright, happy that I grabbed those. So that's a mountain, right? So I can play a Sentinel and Bowmasters. Discard. A Mire? Or a discard one of the Bowmasters. Alright. I have Bowmasters up. This first can kill the Blood Moon as well. Alright, I need to gain some life pretty soon. So how am I gonna do that?
You won't be outsmarting me.
So I can march. I can draw. Way more. I can Thoughtseize. So 7 or more enchantments. Wow. I mean, I'm not out of the woods here much, but... Okay, so all of these things are mono-colored. So Vanishing Verse seems good, and this as well. Fracture seems good. What else seems good? If an opponent search a library, does the opponent search much? Didn't seem like it. No, I don't need that. I think those were already pretty good. Murderous Rider, the Ashiok. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, Fracture and Vanishing Verse is gonna be my main area of attack. I was in that game. My life total was low. I was gonna go down to 4, but I could have marched my own creature to gain some life, and then sooner or later, you know, I would hope to draw Sheoldred, which is then Sheoldred and the ring combination is basically always just it. The life you gain is always more than you lose. Plus the drain. Okay, I'm happy to keep this. 2 or more other lands. Okay, so 1 other land is fine. My Thoughtseize doesn't do anything. But a turn 2 Sheoldred could be good. Alright, can the opponent deal with this Sheoldred? I don't have... How much? Yeah, I only have 1 plains and 1 swamp, so I'm basically blood mooned here now. So, I will pay, I will play, I will pay. 1 more turn. Sheoldred, can you do it? Nope. Okay. So now it's all up to you. All up to the 1/1 Sentinel. The opponent is digging for any way to remove this Sentinel. I can draw another card from this Sentinel. If I find something... I need to discard. I'll discard a Thoughtseize. Yeah, the opponent has the ley line anyway. Should I pay? Yeah, I will pay. So how many lives? 9 counters. So 9 more attacks. Ooh, players can't get counters. Okay, there's my plains. Perfect. I need my swamp, and then I can exile. Wait. When 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the... But it's... Oh my god. Why does that have hexproof? Because of... Why does that have hexproof? Oh, 9 lives just has hexproof in on itself. Okay. Okay, so is there any... Yeah, I need to play this. Oh, wait a minute. That won't even work either. Haha. So this Solemnity actually blocks my ring as well. Okay. This game is pretty much over unless I draw my swamp, right? So I'm just waiting for my swamp to then Vanishing Verse something. Is there any way I can have the opponent drain? Okay, so that Blood Moon actually wrecked me. I'll discard a Liliana. How does the opponent's deck win? But even if I remove this thing, I still need to hit the opponent 9 more times. Opponent has 31 cards in deck, I have 36, so I'm not sure if decking is an option at all. But I'm just gonna patiently watch this whole thing play out because I don't know what this opponent's deck is doing. Just need that swamp. That one swamp that I have. If it's the last card in the deck, I'm pretty much done for. But I'm pretty much done for anyway. Enter the battle, return graveyard to your hand, transform this. Heliod. So I have to pay 6 now for any attack. Fine. I'll discard a Sheoldred or some Bowmasters. Some Bowmasters. There's no way I'm playing this Sheoldred in this game. I can just block this for a few turns. Yep, some new interesting decks coming out here, definitely in Timeless. 9 lives, cool card. For sure. And go. Draw, discard, then draw. No cards in hand, and then. Okay. Alright, so there's my swamp. Now I can kill that thing. Attack with everything. Pay as much as I can. Wait, what? Okay, I have to... Okay. How much do I have to pay? 2, 4, 1, 2. So 2. Okay, how much can I attack with? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Acting as sorcery, okay. I could just destroy that Blood Moon now as well. Like how many? 3? How much does it have? 5. 4 more. Wow, what a weird game. Let's draw some cards, play this, discard 2, I'll discard a ritual and the Bowmasters. I can only play 1 spell per turn. That's also something I need to consider here. One, 2, 3 maybe now? One more. Okay, let's see. Maybe wow, maybe my patience is gonna pay off here somehow. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm laughing, but that's one of these games where I was tempted to concede much earlier, but it seems that I don't know how many of these calamities the opponent is running. But that was lost. I needed to draw this 1 swamp, and I had to pay 8 for, like, I had to pay 12 mana for 3 1/1s to attack. Damn this. Wow. But yeah, as always, patience pays off. Never giving up pays off. And these are the matches, where you can then grab a victory where you may not otherwise not have. So yeah, good props to that. On to the next match. Orzhov Midrange versus Shunshiro. Shiro. My opponent would like to play first, and I shall keep this card. What is this? Okay, this is untapped. This is tapped. Okay. Do I want to untap land Thoughtseize immediately, or do I want to go with the tapped land first? I want to go with the untapped land and swords that immediately. Thank you. And now I can Thoughtseize first. See what I find. So, a terror. One last instant sorcery. Okay, so it's expensive right now. I don't care about the Unholy Heat. I'll take the iteration. And I'll use this opportunity to play the second Thoughtseize and try to take the terror, or it's gonna be the counter spell. If the opponent counters, then I'm fine. I'll save 2 life. If the opponent wants to protect this Tellarian Terror. Okay, so the opponent is now already pretty low. I need to be wary of that counter spell. I'm gonna play... okay, no, this is a tapped land, so I can't play the Lingering Souls next turn. And this ritual is... didn't really get much use, or isn't looking to get much use right now. Ragavan's... Oh, and it's a... Oh wow, an Esper Sentinel. Oh no, that's so ugly. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. So that was a damn good Ragavan. The opponent doesn't have counterspell up though. So I can use the ritual to get out a Lingering Souls. So let's do that. I can't even pay for that, so that's so unfortunate. So now I can pay, right? I can even do it once more and pay. Yeah. Now that this Esper Sentinel is not doing anything anymore, I'm going to use this opportunity to play as much as I can. Alright, so at least this can hold off the opponent's Ragavan and Sentinel for a little bit. Yep. Okay, so just playing the One Ring is not going to do anything here. I will not attack. Not even with 1, because I don't want to... Yeah, I'm using these to hold back and stall the opponent. End of turn, I will Wandering Emperor. The worst thing... Oh, I can't. Oopsies. I only have that much mana. Okay. Then I shall continue to be patient. Opponent will consider. But this one is going to be tough to navigate for sure. The opponent has the counter spell, doesn't have a threat, but will draw into some kind of threat soon, such something like... Oh, wait a second. Wait. Let's only pay like this, right? Let's kill the Sentinel. Alright. Okay. I'm not too unhappy about that. Yep, I'll play this. Sure. Yep, they're starting to pick off these 1/1s. Now, I hope I can draw into a... Let's see how the opponent attacks. Before I choose my blockers, I'm gonna try and do this. And yes, I will pay. That hurts pretty much. But what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna take the hit and then I'll pay the Emperor. But I can't. That was stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to be patient once more. So this Emperor, like, This needs to resolve now. Can I afford another nut block? Yes, I can. Play the Peddler first. Okay. This Emperor needs to resolve really urgently. I have to block now with with the last spirit. Another channeler, okay. Wow, this is gonna be a tight one. Plus the opponent's gonna draw, right? It's a non-creature spell. Yeah, draw, go ahead. Can't do anything about it.
I'm home.
I could have I could have made a samurai instead, because I know that this thing's they're
You're
gonna
not much of a
shrink
roadblock.
now because of the bog, but because my Emperor's gonna be gone, unfortunately. But it will mean that the opponent's Sentinel might be gone as well then. And playing the ring is gonna be risky, especially now with this Ledger Shredder around. Okay, Bolt, yeah, okay, this game is done. This game is pretty much done.
Years of training. For this?
Let's see what I draw. Swords, but even that's not gonna be enough, right? Let's kill that. I should have probably killed that, but we'll see. Alright, maybe I'll draw a Sheoldred. I have to draw it though before I use this, right? Or I could draw a March as well. Ah, there's the bolt. Okay. Yeah, okay. Next. Game number 2 it is then. So. Artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. Monocolored. Murderous Rider, maybe. The Ashiok for sure. Creature or planeswalker, no. Okay, so what do I get rid of? The Peddler. Maybe just one Murderous Rider. Can go down on one Sentinel. Go down on one Thoughtseize. Okay, that's fine. I shall play first, and I shall keep. I could ritual straight into a an Ashiok, but I want to ritual into the Sheoldred. Let's go for the Thoughtseize first. So next turn I can ritual into the Sheoldred, which the Sheoldred is a 5. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, so take the bolt maybe even to protect my Sheoldred. Yep, let's go like that. Let's do like that. So yeah, turn 2 Sheoldred. Maybe that can be enough already. Took the bolt because now on the... Yeah, because otherwise the opponent could just spend, play another land and then bolt. Now there's an Odawara, so I need to be wary of that. But that's not going to be active until turn 4. So the opponent is not able to deal with this right now. And now I can... Now I cannot play Bowmasters, because it's just gonna get scolded. The One Ring. Do I want the One Ring? But without a land, it's not really doing much yet. I'll take it nonetheless. I will not attack, actually. I'm fine to drain here and there. Ragavan, pretty much, yeah, just keeping down a Sheoldred even. Good news is I can try and sneak in a Bowmaster, or try to. Okay.
Beg for your life. It's you.
Alright, making the terror as expensive as possible. The opponent can't use fetch lands anymore. Stern Scolding is a dead card. So that only does 2 damage. Consider this will trigger the Bowmaster. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. That was a perfect draw as well. And I'm just gonna play the Sheoldred because the opponent knows about it. And no need to Ashiok either. Alright, Iteration is definitely a good card. There's the wow, I should have, it seems then I should have Ashioked last turn, but no, well, it does make a difference. Alright, on to game 3. Unfortunately, the opponent's gonna go first again now. Vanishing Verse, for in case the opponent goes for Blood Moon. Didn't seem to go for that play. But I think generally, yeah, I mean, Ashiok's definitely a good one. Murderous Rider with its lifelink can be good. a little bit on the expensive side. But it's a 2-for-1, so using a Dark Ritual for it is actually not card disadvantage. To some extent, I would say. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yeah, yep, yes. Okay, so I have no turn 1 play, so I can just grab some fetch a tapped land. Okay, that's perfect. Why? Okay, it's not perfect. I need to Bowmaster this as soon as I can while it's still a 1-1, and then I can Vanishing Verse this. I can only do one at a time though, so let's start with the Bowmaster for the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Alright, you're looking at my card, which I will not draw. Alright, so this Bowmaster, yeah, I think it's a must play. Is an Esper Sentinel something I want? Yes, I think it is actually. Okay, now go for the castle. And kill that. And next turn I will verse. But the verse might get countered, so that's gonna be, of course, that's a risk. So I... Oh, wow. That is... Ah, there is the Blood Moon. There's the Blood Moon. So I can't play anything anymore. So again... Why am I... This is annoying. So I made a mistake not to play around Blood Moon. And you would think that a 2-color deck is, well, better equipped to deal with Blood Moon, but not at all. Too much other stuff. I could cut down on one cast Shadowy Backstreet and one Godless Shrine for some more. Yep, this is game. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, I should have fetched better, right? I have the Vanishing Verse even. So, yeah. Not how it should have gone. But let's not get too hung up on that and look forward to the next match. Orzhov Midrange versus Freddy the Cat. Play first. It's risky, but I have a Dark Ritual, so if I draw any payoff card, I should be good. Plus, I can try and... Yeah, the Sentinel is obviously a good one to draw. And then I have Thoughtseize and the Peddler. That was actually a good one. Yeah, let's play the Peddler. So, what shall I take? Exile that. Yeah, why not? I'll trade the Sentinel for the Channeler. So turning the Esper Sentinel into a removal spell. Let's attack first. And now I will ritual and try to play the ring. And I'm hoping that that one card here is not a spell pierce. Or a counter spell. Alright, consider. That means the opponent is digging, but only has 2 chances. So I think my chances are actually pretty okay here. Doesn't want that bolt. Looking for a spell pierce here, I know it. Perfect. Alright. That's now looking pretty okay. Okay, the opponent is looking, considering, brainstorming. Faithless looting. Yeah, digging real deep to find ways to get rid of this. Next turn I hope I can draw 2 plus the 1 from my draw step. That's 3 cards. And I have a Dark Ritual to boost anything. Dark Ritual is the black ramp, which is usually only mainly green. Okay. So that early ring is definitely powerful. Alright, there's a land, which is nice. I would have 5 mana available, which means I could even play the Sentinel. And at the end of the opponent's turn, I can play an Emperor, which is pretty strong. And I can keep up Bowmasters as well. I don't even need to Thoughtseize right now, necessarily, and take the extra 2 damage. Actually, I cannot play the Wandering Emperor. I miscalculated that. But that's fine. I'll Bowmaster then, in response to the Brainstorm. So the opponent can pay now. Alright, so that resolved. That's 3 more damage. I think this is probably game 1 done. What? Okay. Ah, there's a Phoenix. Okay. Wait, don't I draw from that somehow? Oh my god, why did I not play that? Why did I not play the Sheoldred first? That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake, but it's fine. I'll attack with this thing. I could have attacked the Peddler as well, actually. I can also just play the ring, another ring. I'll just play a Sheoldred. That should be sufficient. should be enough. I should have played that before, of course, before drawing. But it doesn't matter in the end. Okay, so the opponent might have access to Blood Moon, so I need to be careful again. Vanishing Verse, Artifact, Enchantment, or Planeswalker. Like really, that's just to bring that in for the Oh wait, the Archon actually works against the Phoenix. So there we go. So what do I not need as urgently? Like the Bowmasters are good because of Consider and Brainstorm, right? So that's definitely good. On the draw, is the Sentinel still good? Or let's go down a little bit on the Liliana. And maybe 2 Thoughtseizes, a Peddler, so I can, yeah. Okay, so going a little bit lower on like this different types of cards, because everything seems to be pretty useful. But Vanishing Verse is so highly valuable. Ritual's good. Ritual's good. I do want to get a swamp with this. I won't have white mana, unfortunately. Okay, the opponent's doing that now. I could play the Ring, I could play Bowmasters, or I could play an Ashiok. Ashiok would be mana. I would lose 1 mana, basically. And not play as mana efficient as I could. Playing the Ring might be a little risky. Two or fewer other lands. Okay, so that will still be untapped next turn. Is this a Scolding or a Spell Pierce? I'm gonna go for the Bowmasters here. Let's see what happens. Okay. Finding. Alright, considering in response. Oh, wait a minute. So, okay, another land, an instant. Okay, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. So there was a risk here for sure, but still a clean answer to the Dragon Rage Chandler. Oh, wow. Wow. Should I use the Dark Ritual? I don't think so. I'm just going to... damn it. I should have played the Courtyard, of course. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, just gonna go for the Ashiok instead. Let's attack first. If I play the Ritual, it will not. It's still not enough to prevent Spell Pierce. So if I'm at risk of Spell Pierce anyway. Alright, let's do this now to prevent Treasure Cruise. So I did make some mistakes here. This should have, oh wow, but the opponent as well. Fetching into an Ashiok doesn't work. At least not as well as you would like. Okay, I'm not gonna use this Ashiok anymore. Or maybe I am. I will use it. Even if the opponent bolts it, then that's... Oh, wow. Oh, they're coming back already. Oopsie doopsie. Wow.
You will be haunted by this tool.
Alright, let's go for this. Take the cruise. Probably the cruise, right? But yeah, I am definitely in trouble. A little bit. I need Sheoldred. I can kill some things, but I would like to play the full power. Yeah, let's do this first. Esper Sentinel into Lingering Souls seems okay. To stall and take out one of the phoenixes, maybe? It's gonna be a tough game. The opponent got around that Ashiok pretty well. So, will the opponent pay an extra? Okay, the opponent will. Okay, so the opponent is looting. And this exiles, which is good. So I can take care of one phoenix by blocking, the other one can get exiled. So I can do this. I'll go super low here. I think I have to march for sure, right? But march for how much? March 1, 2, 1, 2, and then march. Okay, so I can verse this, verse that. Let's do that. And then march for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see if that might be enough. There's still a phoenix there. Next turn I can Ashiok that away. I just need to hope that it can't come back right now. Okay, so that's one. But this is good. Okay, so the one last mana for the opponent to use. I'm at 7. I'm at 4. Oh my god, I'm at 4. Wow. I can't believe it. I needed a shield. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take a rider. I'll get a rider. I like the life link. Another sentinel in. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Bowmasters instead. Go for some more. Exiling stuff. Keep 2 Bowmasters. Okay. That Phoenix. 2 bolts. I mean, yeah, the ring does deal quite a bit of damage, and it's pretty much reliant on having the Sheoldred to act against that. Yeah. So I think the rule of this deck from now on is going to be always fetch basics with these. Don't know. Let's see. Let's start off by taking the channeler. Yeah, it's gonna start surveilling all over the place. Then I can verse the shredder. The opponent might want to considering if I have Bowmasters or 2 mana at least for the potentially Bowmasters. Sheoldred's gonna be good. Archon is pretty good too. Yep, makes sense. Alright, keep up the verse if the opponent plays the Shredder. Next turn I'll play the Archon. Sure. It's not untapped. Let's get a plains here. Can only play 1 spell per turn. Oh my god, I can't believe it. The opponent already has Delirium. I mean, the alternative would have been to play the Lingering Souls, but I can play that after. So, yeah, I mean, if this eats okay. I'll bog you and play this. And next turn I can Sheoldred. And hopefully that is already sufficient. Bojuka Bog is one hell of a land. That effect is very, very strong. Like a full graveyard exile. For just being a tapped land. Okay, the opponent plays the Phoenix straight up. And I'm happy to double block that. Yeah, let's play the ring first. And this can now actually attack and exile things. Need to be careful. This can Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn. Wait a minute, the Archon doesn't allow for that. So next turn I'm actually just gonna attack with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant and exile that Phoenix. No, okay, maybe not. Grab a swamp. I have 6 mana. Okay, let's think. The opponent could have counter spells and stuff like that too, right? So 6 mana. Let's play this first. And now I can't do anything else. So I ran into my own Archon here. And then I should have at least attacked with the Hive. Okay, so that was quite a mistake. But what is this? So the opponent... Maybe just to get Delirium or something? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Why? Because now I will just Sheoldred. Play this tapped. No attacks, that's fine. But now I can also just kill something. I can exile the Phoenix. Yeah, okay. Woo! Alright, so I made some mistakes by running into my own Archon. When I played that Sentinel. But yeah, this deck is definitely interesting to play. It has the Thoughtseize Peddler stuff to deal with combo. It has the ritual to have some explosive starts with Sheoldred, Ashiok the Ring. And then you have the top removal in form of the swords. And then you have the Lingering Souls plus Liliana combination. And Lingering Souls also just being 4 toughness flying. Just card advantage. And you have the Bowmasters. So yeah, there's definitely some merit, or definitely merit to playing this deck. Went 3 wins, 2 losses here, which is okay. So it's definitely balanced and able to deal with the decks in the format, at least at platinum level. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena. And yeah, be sure to leave a comment, leave a like. And yeah, if you have any interesting decks that you would like me to play or test, just to let me know as well. As you know, I'm always happy to try out everything. Even though I might not be the best player, but I do enjoy playing a lot of different archetypes in my favorite format, Timeless. Peace out.